Hey there, Spanish learners. Hola, estudiantes. Are you ready to master telling time in Spanish? Knowing how to ask for and tell the time is essential for everyday conversations, whether you're a beginner or just need a refresher. This video will help you get your time telling skills on point. I'm Levi Flint, and today we're diving into the basics of telling time in Spanish. By the end of this video, you'll be able to confidently ask for and tell the time in Español. So grab your notebooks, hit that like button, and let's get started with the basics. In Spanish, telling time revolves around a few key phrases and numbers. Let's go through the basics step by step. Here's some key phrases. Número uno. ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? Número dos. Es la una. It's 1 o'clock. This is only used for 1 o'clock. Keep in mind, we are using the verb ser. In this case, we're just saying the singular third person es to talk about 1 o'clock. Why, you might ask? Well, because it's just one. So, es la una, it's 1 o'clock. ¿Qué hora es? Es la una. Número tres. Son las dos. It's 2 o'clock. This is used for 2 o'clock all the way to 12 o'clock. Why, you might ask? Well, we're using the verb ser. The third person plural for the verb ser in the present tense is son. Son las dos. Son las tres. Son las cuatro. For example, it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock. Let's take a quick look now at how to express hours and minutes together in the same sentence. Number one, es la una y cinco. It's 1:05. Es la una y cinco. So we're saying it's 1 and 5. Son las dos y diez. Can you guys guess what that is? Son las dos y diez. It's 2:10. Son las tres y cuarto. It's 3:15. Un cuarto is just a quarter, so that's going to be 15. A quarter of 60 minutes is 15 minutes. So if you want to say a quarter past 3, son las tres y cuarto. Son las cuatro y media. It's 4:30. Son las cuatro y media. Media means half past, or really just half. Son las cinco menos veinte. It's 4:40. So here, menos is used to express the minutes before the next hour. So we're saying son las cinco, it's 5, minus 20. Son las cinco menos veinte. And we tend to do this whenever it's less than 30 minutes. So if it's like 4:45, we could say son las cinco menos cuarto. If it's 4:40, in this case, son las cinco menos veinte. Hope that makes sense. Here's how to express morning, afternoon, and evening. De la mañana. In the morning. Son las 8 de la mañana. It's 8 in the morning. De la tarde. In the afternoon. Son las 3 de la tarde. It's 3 in the afternoon. De la noche. In the evening or night. Son las 9 de la noche. It's 9 in the evening. All right, guys, 1 second. Before we continue any further with this lesson, let's take a quick break to dive into the Unacademy Spanish app. Like I always say, the Unacademy Spanish app is simple to use, highly recommended, and one of the best things about it is that it reminds you. You can set it to remind you when you're about to lose your streak. Keeping a streak is honestly one of the most important things when it comes to learning Spanish, not just with the Unacademy app, although that's very important, but in general, with your language studies, you need to do it every single day to build and cement that stuff that you're learning, that vocabulary, that grammar, the pronunciation. You need to keep drilling every single day to make real gains and to improve and to hopefully get to the level of fluency that you desire. So guys, let's dive into this lesson today. I use an iPhone. If you have an Android, you can still get this app. It's very cool. Let's check out family members.
Let's learn how to address and refer to your father. The Spanish word for father is padre, a common term used both formally and informally.
Padre. Mi padre.
Mi padre.
Adiós, padre. Mi padre.
Mi
Muchas gracias, madre. Padre.
padre.
Familia.
Familia.
Mi padre.
Mi padre.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Mi madre.
Mi madre. Did you know? In Spanish-speaking cultures, people also commonly use the terms mama and papa to refer to their parents. Mama means mom and papa means dad.
Mamá y papá. Papá.
Papa.
Mamá.
Mama.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Profesor.
Profesor.
Doctora.
Doctora. Hola, padre.
Hola, padre. I like that one.
Hola, padre.
Arquitecta.
Arquitecta.
All right, guys, that's enough of the Unacademy Spanish app. We did our lesson. Let's now dive back into, I should say, the time. Vamos a practicar. Let's look at some specific examples of telling time. Es la 1:20 de la tarde. It's 1:20 in the afternoon. See if you can guess this next one. Son las 6:30 de la mañana. What am I saying here? Son las 6:30 de la mañana. Exactly. It's 6:30 in the morning. Son las 10 menos cuarto de la noche. 10 menos cuarto. What is this in English? It's 9:45 at night, right? So it's 10 minus cuarto, which is 15, and that is going to be 9:45 at night. Side note here, you could definitely get away with saying son las 10 menos 15. 15, right? The word 15 is 15. You could say son las 10 menos 15, and it's exactly the same thing. However, you can also use menos cuarto. It's your choice. Let's now practice just a little bit asking and answering questions about time. So I'm going to tell you the word here in English, and I'd like you to tell me what it is in Español. Try to say it out loud if you can. If you can't speak, just think it to yourself. I'll know. Number 1, at what time? Do you have any idea? You can just take a guess here. At what time? ¿A qué hora? ¿A qué hora es la reunión, for example? At what time is the meeting? Okay? Try to guess this one. The meeting is at 3. La reunión es a las 3. At what time do you eat? ¿Cómo se dice en español? Even if you have no idea, just try to guess. At what time do you eat? ¿A qué hora comes? A response to this one could be, yo como a las 7 de la mañana. I eat at 7 in the morning. Let's practice a little bit more together. I'll give you a time in English. Try to say it in Spanish. Ready? It's 4:15 in the afternoon. Son las 4:15 de la tarde. You could also say son las 4:15 de la tarde. Both are totally fine. Number 2, it's 7:30 in the morning. Son las 7:30 de la mañana. It's 8:45 at night. Son las 9 menos cuarto or menos 15 de la noche. Before finishing this lesson, guys, let's just try a few more times to reinforce what we've learned. I'll give you the time in English and you say it in Spanish. It's 2 in the afternoon. Son las 2 de la tarde. It's 5:10 in the evening. Son las 5:10 de la noche. It's 11:20 in the morning. Son las 11:20 de la mañana. It's 1:50 in the afternoon. Son las 2 menos 10 de la tarde. Just a side note with this one. Keep in mind, you could definitely get away with saying, es la 1:50 de la tarde. It's 1:50. Es la 1:50 de la tarde. However, it's very common to hear, son las 2 menos 10 de la tarde. Both will be understood, though, if you need to express the time, or if somebody else is expressing the time to you, just listen for both, okay? Keep practicing, and you will definitely get this down pretty quickly. If you made it this far, guys, then what are you waiting for? Make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our Spanish educational videos that we make for you guys every single week. Hasta la próxima lección. Adiós.